Waiting, I'm trying to go fucking take photos in the jet. Like, look how good I look this good for no reason. I'm gonna have like 10 minutes. I'm on a fucking Legacy 600 for a reason. This is the biggest jet I've been on, by the way. This is my third private jet in a month. I probably need to calm down. I don't think anyone has been on three at like my age in a month. Maybe I'm retarded. I don't know if that's even a flex.
No,
I might just be blowing money. Like, but fuck it. We'll make it back.
That's 48 hours. Big ass DJ, big ass crib in Marbella, private dinner, private DJ. I'd hop on a helicopter and check into another badass villa in Saint-Tropez, and probably spend 10 grand at the club in between that time too. I think we're doing Europe right.
Only 100,000 euros later, one country. Hey, I came into Europe saying I'd spend 500. So I think we might just get a mega yacht.
Alright guys, so we are in beautiful Mykonos, Greece after spending 3 weeks in Europe. As y'all know, I went to Madrid, Marbella, and then Saint-Tropez, and now Mykonos, and this might be my favorite spot. We got here yesterday, and I have 4 of my students coming. 2 already here, 2 more are coming later today, and then, well, 1 comes later today, and then 1 gets here tomorrow. But just look around real quick at the villa we're staying at and the views. It's absolutely beautiful here. The energy here is insane. It's amazing, but let me introduce you to my students. They're inside of my program, Closing a Ball. Shout out Closing a Ball. But come over here and let's go introduce them and see what they're doing. I think it is the most beautiful thing in the world. Actually, when he got here, Zaid's working right now. I don't want to interrupt him. But when he got here today, I was sleeping because I went to sleep at 7 a.m. because we were just having a deep ass talk in the hot tub. And I got woken up by him. I was like, how did he get to the house? I didn't know what time his flight was at all. And the door was locked. He had to like jump the gate. Somehow he found the address of the villa. He pulled up my Instagram, showed his driver a picture of the villa and was like, I don't know where this at. And the Uber driver was like, I got you. And somehow he ended up here and he woke me up and I was like, what the fuck? He didn't know the door code. He didn't know anything. He made this shit happen though. But he literally got here and woke me up, and then we went get coffee. And actually, cool story. And literally the vibes here and just the energy here is so good. But I always talk about how like you speak everything into existence, and like I always use one of the Bible verses that got me rich. I always say like, it says in the Bible that life and death is at the power of the tongue. That means everything you speak comes into reality. It comes into existence, which is why sometimes in your life, there's been certain times wherever you've said something and maybe like that person has texted you or called you. You've thought of someone, they've texted you or called you, stuff like that. Or like you'll say something and you'll see it. And you'll keep seeing the same things over and over. That's called synchronicity, basically. But it's proof that God is real and that he hears everything that you speak about and he hears what's inside of here. So I was praying earlier for all my student success. I was praying that this trip is going to be beautiful. We got out of the car 30 seconds later, and I buy cigarettes, and the guy hands me this cross. Look at this. Like, he randomly was like, I want you to have this, the gas station worker guy. And it was so weird because I was just praying, like literally like praying. The music was playing in the back of the car. I was praying, and my eyes were closed, and I just had the chills because like I just knew the trip was going to be good. My energy was so high. And then he handed me this cross, and I was like, wow, God is good and God is real. So this trip is about to be insane. But let me introduce y'all to the students. Keep in mind, every single one of my students here are making over 20K a month with high ticket sales, which is crazy. That's the best thing in the world, like making people money. It feels so good. What is up, Zaid?
Good.
Introduce yourself. What is up? Okay, so I think Zaid, actually, Pablo, who's here as well, y'all will see him later in the vlog. He was my first ever employee. He was my first ever setter, my first ever closer. He actually is the one who got Zaid into the program, and now we're all here together. We're all friends. It's such a full circle moment. It's fucking cool as fuck. But introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm Zaid. I've been with Hudson for the last like 6 months now. Yeah. Pablo actually got me onboarded, and I gave him a couple of objections. I was a bit of a pussy. But
we were talking about that earlier. We were talking about it earlier because I was like, did you have any objections before you joined my program? He was like, Bro, I was a pussy. How long did it take for you to join on the call? Like, was
Bro,
it like an hour 30 long sales
it
call?
wasn't, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, it wasn't that
But
bad?
It actually took like 15 to 20 minutes. Quick little reframe he gave me, and then I'm up and running.
What was the reframe?
He gave me like a little analogy about like skydiving.
He told me skydiving, yeah.
That like, you know, what's scarier? Is it scary to actually just take that leap and go for it, or is it scary to just wait on the plane and look
And just keep
10,000 feet below you? Like what's actually scarier? Because I knew like I'm just trying to delay the inevitable, and that's the scary option.
The scary part is just waiting, and
Yeah.
then it just keeps adding up. So,
Yeah.
well,
And ever since then,
I'm proud of you.
I've never given objection, and I've been making so much money, bro. It's fucking
It's
insane.
insane. It's crazy. Shout out Zaid. Fucking real one right here.
Let's go.
All right, let's introduce you to Alizar. I don't know where Alizar's at. Let's go find this little packy. 21 years old, 20K a month, joined when he was 20. That's insane. People from all across the world. He's from Jordan as well, which is,
Originally, I'm from Jordan. I live in Canada. I live in Montreal, though.
yeah.
Fire.
All right, let's go meet Alizar. Alizar's also from Canada. I don't have that many. Actually, I guess I do have a decent amount of Canadian students. I have students from all around the world, though, literally every single country. But let's see what Alizar is up to. Alizar!
I'm on a call.
You're on a call? This is Alizar right here. He's on a call. Wait, are you on a setting call?
No, I'm like trying to close, like, but I'm trying to get it rescheduled. So.
He's already making money.
Alright.
Y'all have already seen Alizar on my YouTube, so we don't have to introduce him that much. But
He's him, basically.
fake ego. I don't know who gave him that ego. I gotta break it down sometimes and put him in his place. He's a little cocky fucker, but that's why he's making money. I fuck with it. But we're going to get coffee on ATVs, so y'all will see that soon. But we're in here in beautiful Mykonos, Greece, and this is about to be a wonderful trip, a trip of a lifetime that we will always remember with all my students. God bless. Alizar just landed 2 hours ago, and he's already been on 2 sales calls, and this is the second one. But he's making money the second he lands. It's so cool. It's so cool to see in person exactly what I've taught them. I don't know why. It's just like a cool ass feeling. I don't know how to open these doors. Let's see.
Continue taking this journey. But again, like I said, it does come
What
from
do you-
me, but
Yeah, it comes from you, right? What do you feel like separates the two? The win and lose.
That lady actually loves him. Like, I could hear it. Like, bro, I always teach all my sales guys because everyone on the internet, they teach sales in a very weird, tacky, salesy way. And everyone thinks getting into sales that they have to be like a very salesy, tacky weirdo. But that's not how it's supposed to be. Look at how he's talking with her. They're laughing together. Like, and he's literally, like, obviously completely identity reframing her. He's also, like, completely changing her beliefs and stuff like that. But they were still, like, smiling with each other and having a good time and having a, like, actual, genuine human connection. And that's why what I teach is different from anyone else on the internet. And seeing it in person is absolutely sick. But he's about to make, like, an easy $500. And we're going to go blow that shit tonight. Another thing is, like, she's an older lady. I could hear it in her voice, and I saw her. He's 19 years old, and she knows he's 19. That's why I tell people are like, oh, can I get into high-tech sales if I'm 18, or if I'm 25, or if I'm 35? I've had people that were 14, which is very rare, but like 14 to literally 60 years old in my program. I've had like a 55-year-old. You can do it any age, any place in the world. You can travel, take sales calls from anywhere. It's the coolest job ever. It's not actually a job, but you just have complete freedom. And even if you're that old, you could still close people into programs who are 30 years old, and you have like authority over them because, like, obviously anyone that's getting on a call with you, they respect and admire you already because they want what you are selling. That's why high-ticket sales is so easy. You have a genuine connection, make $500 a call, greatest business model on earth.
What did you hit for the month of May?
I literally just closed a call for 5K. I made like 700 on that. I think I'm at 19ish, 19K this month, just about. Over, under, I don't know how much. I don't really keep track anymore, but I know I'm around that.
What was your first month when joining Hudson's program?
First month I started off slow, to be honest, because I didn't lock in as hard as early, but the second I locked in, I got the results. Like, for me, it was just handling my own limiting beliefs internally, like what was stopping me. Once I figured out what was internally stopping me, I hopped on a one-on-one with Hudson. He literally handled every single limiting belief I had, and then I was able to get on calls and just close left and right because I knew every single problem everybody else had. The biggest lesson that I learned from him, because if you're able to understand your own limiting beliefs, everybody else's limiting beliefs are just like a snap of the finger. But yeah, 19K.
All right, bro. Now your turn. What did you hit for the month of May?
Month of May, I hit exactly 22K.
Fire. And what's the number one lesson you've learned from Hudson Cosper?
The number one lesson he taught me was completely detaching from any result that you want to get. One of the main things when I was on a call with him is that you genuinely want to have like the mindset of you genuinely want to help and make the best decision for the person when you're on the call, because that's what it is. It helps you, number one, get better at sales, actually close the deal, and actually make someone's life change and for the better. So everyone benefits on every single sales call, and it's, you know, that's how I actually grew. That's the one thing that actually got me to the next level.
Why do you think it took you so long?
It took me so long because, you know,
That's not long. You hit a 20K month 5 months into sales.
I did, you know, when I just came in, I got to around like 1 to 2K, and then I dropped a little bit. And then after that, like I really had to, you know, focus. I got a bit arrogant, but then I focused, and then ever since then, I haven't gotten a worse month ever since I started.
Oh, keep
actually
in mind,
doing better.
they have not been doing sales for over a year, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
that
not
20K a month, what have you been doing it for? Since you joined in October, you joined in September.
Yeah.
That's like what, 7-8 months in sales?
Yeah.
Imagine y'all in 2 years. Insane. Y'all are so new to this, and I'm proud of y'all, and I love y'all.
My G.
Hey, bro. Someone just joined Hudson's program. What's like one lesson you tell them, like right now?
Just get straight to it, dude. You know, like one of the main things that I see in people is that they just, you know, ask questions when they already know the answer. It's just the basic things. You just follow the steps. You know exactly what to do. He lays it out for you. All you have to do is just do it. Not make any excuses. If you just follow those steps, you're just gonna see those results. It's as simple as that.
Fire.
First day in Mykonos already. We have these for 3 days, and I have 3 girls coming tomorrow. Just bad bitches in bikinis sitting on the back. It's gonna be a good fucking time. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, baby.
Put it in your pocket. Cheers to closing a ball. Cheers to sales. Cheers to God.
Fucking go.
Cheers to ATVs.
Come on.
Spent months in the corner, just me and my bag. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Hey, let's wait on your Spotify rap. The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back. Should've put another blade in my bag. Should've stood over and double tap. Bank withdrawal, need a duffel bag. What is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? What does that say on that paper? Yeah, they gotta double that, triple that. What's the that? Yeah, the chef 2 Michelin. Come to the 6 and we dipping you boys like a christening. Kevin Hart Lincoln, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Till he might come take a stick off a like they was transitioning. I'm fighting a man, I suing a rapper.
How was it?
Sick as fuck. It takes me back to my like rootage. This is how I grew up. I haven't rode a 4-wheeler in like 8 years, so I feel like at home again.
Texas boy.
Yeah, Texas. Shout out Texas. Crazy. This actually right here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I have a scar right here. I almost went blind because I was on a 4-wheeler and I grew up like doing tricks on them and shit. So like there's like bayous where I used to live, and I would go down the bayou and up the bayou like through water, and I went through, and my head, like there was like my 4-wheeler back then, it's not as nice as these, but all the shit was fucked up. So there was like hooks coming out everywhere, and I hit my eye like going down the bayou, and it slit my eye open. I had to get rushed to the ER like in a second while my family was having a crawfish boil, and then yeah, I literally bled so bad I almost lost my left eye, but I didn't because I'm just a real motherfucker. So.
And now look at you.
And now look at me. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are headed to dinner, and it was a fucking really good day here. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to Zayd, and Zayd was like, "Bro, it felt like we'd been here for like a week." We did a lot of stuff today, and it was literally y'all's first day. Y'all got here like 3 p.m. And we still have a dinner that we're about to go to. We're getting ready for, or we're already ready now. And Alizar, I just made a TikTok about this. Before this trip, he literally wears wife beaters and sweatpants. And before this trip, I told him, I was like, yo, that's not gonna cut it. Like, you need to dress classy. You need to dress like you have money. When you dress like in a way where you have money, you present yourself better. The better you obviously look, the better you feel, the better you perform, the more money you make. And now that you're dressing like this, do you feel like a better man?
Yeah,
a new man?
I feel pretty good. I'm not
See, so not only am I a high-ticket sales mentor, I'm just a life mentor in general, with everything. I had to teach this little motherfucker how to dress. But he's dressing classier. We're headed to dinner. It's going to be a good one. Zayd knows what's up. He got the loafers on. He got nice pants on. See,
Some clean.
he's fitted well. You know, show him Zayd's fit.
Come on, say. Oh,
Not bad. Some light.
big dog.
All right, guys, we're about to have a wonderful, beautiful dinner in Mykonos. It's our first dinner here because this is our first like full day here, and tomorrow we have a lot planned on the itinerary. So keep watching; it's gonna be insane. See y'all at dinner.
Something deep inside don't feel right. 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 Something deep inside gets down sweet. Don't feel right.
All right, guys, it's currently 6 p.m. I've been knocking out some work for the past like 3 hours, but I have another one of my students because I told y'all there's gonna be 4 here. Zayd and Alazar got here yesterday, and then Sean got here today. And you know how Zayd, whenever he came, like he woke me up. Sean, I was sleeping, and I guess his calls were going through my phone. I didn't know what time he was landing at, and then he called Pablo, and somehow I heard Pablo on the phone with him. And I went to sleep at 7 a.m. He got here at 8:30, so I'm running on an hour and a half of sleep. No sleep at all, but money doesn't sleep, so I don't need sleep. I'm still rolling, I'm still caffeinated, I still feel good. We went ride ATVs, and then we went get coffee. It's been a pretty good day so far. A lot of work, not gonna lie, heavy work day, but it's fine, because obviously the more work that I do, the more money that I make. But just to introduce Sean real quick, just tell them a little about yourself.
So I've been in high ticket sales for about a year now. Obviously, Hudson was the mentor that taught me everything that I know today. I used to play college baseball. I was literally playing it right before I got into high ticket sales. A month later, dropped out, hung up the cleats, and went all in on it. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm making 10K a month. But yeah, that's a little rundown of me.
And guys, by the way, if y'all don't know, he closes for literally some of the biggest people in the space. If y'all know who TJR is, he closes for TJR, so that's pretty sick. But we're making good plays out here. Closing a ball is going to the moon. And this is literally just like 3 or 4 out of my like 500 successful students. Wait till y'all meet everyone when I run like a big event with like 500 people somewhere. It's gonna be insane, so stay tuned for that, probably in a month or two. But it's funny because I told y'all that Pablo is actually the one who closed Zayd and Sean. Pablo right here. If I haven't said it yet, he was my first ever employee.
He said it every single day.
Alright, well, I just love it. He's my first ever employee. I love this guy.
I'm not a fucking employee.
Well, you were.
I'm not a fucking employee.
I'm never gonna forget. Oh, I just love it. He's my first ever employee. I love this guy. That's why I treat Pablo good. We were talking about yesterday, and Pablo was like, bro, how good I've got treated by Hudson and how much money I spent on you. I spend money on him like he's my bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I spent over $250,000 on Pablo because he used to live with me when I was paying $12K a month in Miami. Dinners, clubs. I treat him good, but I have to because he made me a lot of money. Think about it. You made me like $1 million. It's like I spent $250,000 on you. You know, you got rewarded for it. But he actually closed Sean and Zayd. Sean said he was a laydown though. He didn't have any objections going to the call. He was like, I love Hudson's content. I know high ticket sales is gonna work for me. No limiting beliefs really. You said you had a little bit of fear.
I had like self-doubt, but Pablo locked in and he overcame that. But yeah, I was already watching so many of his videos where I was like, bro, like I have to do this. I'm gonna bet on myself. Like,
tell them about what we were talking about at the coffee shop earlier. You basically said that you watched my law of attraction video. That was the first video you came over. Because keep in mind, like I think it was like 3 days ago. Today he's been in my program for like a year. It was like 3 days ago when it was like a full year, and he watched my law of attraction video. And he said he had saw no one explain it like that. Like he actually understood it for once. But basically something happened where it was like such a coincidence that he saw my video about law of attraction and went and saw my videos about
it's
God.
It's basically where I knew like God existed.
Yeah, it's like, it basically was a moment where he was like, wow, God is real. And that's what synchronicity is. It's like anytime you see videos like this, anytime you keep seeing the same things over and over, it is your sign telling you to do it because what you were seeking is seeking you. And God is good and God wants you to win. And I want every single one of y'all to know that.
But also, Hudson, what's on the itinerary today?
Okay, so the itinerary is we already got a lot of stuff done. We went to get coffee, got ATVs, we sat in the sun, we tanned. But We are going to a sunset dinner in about 30 minutes. That's gonna be fun. It's like right on the beach with a nice view. About 9 of us. It'll be cool. Unfortunately though, I'm gonna probably be working 50% of it. I have to check in on all my students. I'm also running a complete free class very, very, very soon about high ticket sales. Completely free. Make sure you sign up and show up for that because it is going to be absolutely insane. I've never ran one of these classes before. I never probably will run one of them again, but it's going to be a very, very good time. People are going to learn a lot and people are going to make a lot of money from it. So I'm so excited for it, but we have a sunset dinner. And then after that, it's not really too much planned, to be honest, because today was just a heavy work day. But the reason I got a lot of work done today is because tomorrow we have a full boat day ahead. So tomorrow we're taking a boat to another island in Greece. And stay tuned for that. That's going to be sick. We just got coffee, came back. Finally, the girls were ready. We're heading off to a beautiful, nice dinner. It's going to be sunset. It's going to be beautiful. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to enjoy it that well because I'm going to have to get some work done. But, like I said, sometimes you have to make some sacrifices away from the fun to make money, and then you can have more fun. So, let's go to the dinner.
Alright, so now we're at a place called Namos. Unfortunately, we weren't let in another place called Scorpios because our cameraman is wearing jorts and Tims. But now we're at Namos. This place is fire, so joke's on you, Scorpios. Now this place gets 5K on dinner. Let's get it.
Yeah, today's been good. We landed earlier today, like 8:30. It's now like 7-ish right now.
Yeah.
We got, just like Zaid was saying, that we got nerfed at the door. This is honestly probably nicer. We're right by the beach. We got the water. We got the yachts we're looking at. It's really nice.
My guy.
Alright, so yesterday was like my first time like kind of partying, and I ended up losing my voice, so now we're here.
I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I'm fucking drunk out of my mind right now. But I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna get some nice dinner. Hopefully sober up a little bit. And we're here to have some fun.
All right, Hudson. You flew in all your friends across the world. I've seen you literally pick up the tab every single time and just be able to provide for everybody. Does it ever get stressful?
No, and a lot of people always ask me that. Like, even my friends are like, dude, why do you always, because like, even when we're at a dinner, right now we're at a beautiful dinner spot on the beach in Mykonos. Good sunset in the background. Even though the sunset, I guess, would be that way. So not really a sunset, but beautiful dinner spot. And they always like say like, why do you go disappear whenever they pay the tab? Because I'm always like, yo, let's go. Like, dinner's paid for, let's leave. And they're always like, why don't you let us chip in at all? But I think since I lacked money so much as a kid, and like the lack of money that I had and the lack of power that I had, because my father basically held everything over my head. Every decision in my life was based on him. Every sport that I played, every subject in school that I picked was based on my dad. And my dad passed away, if y'all don't know, when I was 16 years old, and that was the most free that I've ever felt. My dad, I still look up to him. He was like a hero in my eyes, but he held me captive. Like, I was stuck in his world, right? You have to live for yourself at the end of the day. And I think since I had such a lack of money, that I just got to the point mentally where now it's like I just live so much in abundance, and not only just abundance, but I love obviously taking care of the people around me. I want everyone to have a better time than me. Like right now, I'm not even at the dinner table. They just got their drinks. I'm literally here, I'm working. We just got off a little business meeting for the last 20 minutes. And I knew it was gonna be a long work day, but obviously that's just what you have to do. But at the end of the day, I would say it never gets draining at all. I think it's a blessing, to be honest, by God. And I would honestly feel terrible if someone picked up the tab without me knowing. I always hated for that. And this is a small habit that made me rich and led me to where I'm at now. And I always say it's very small things that I picked up on when I was young. Even when I was 14, 15, getting into online business where I was making $1,000 a month before I even got into high ticket sales. I was doing little business models like selling audiobooks on Amazon. Even making $1,000 a month, anytime me and my friends would go to dinner, I was always the provider. I always would pick up the tabs because I already had the mental state of me being the one that provides, me being the one that takes care of everyone. Because that's kind of how my dad was with my family. And even though my dad didn't make a lot of money and he overdosed on Xanax, he was still a great guy. He held our family together. I haven't seen a lot of my family in 4 years, or I guess 6 years now since he passed away. Wow, not even 4 years. Like my grandma, my dad's brothers and stuff like that, because he held the family together. And I think that's right when my dad passed away, I kind of had to step into that archetype of like being the one that holds everything together. And although I couldn't do a very good job with my family because I was young at the time, the fact that I'm able to do it with my friends and the people I love in my students. It's a blessing, and I'll do it forever. I think it's one of the greatest gifts God has ever gave me, just being the one that provides. And at the end of the day, it's like, what do you make money for in the first place? It's to take care of the people around you and make sure everyone's having a good time. So, and we're having a great time right now. Now we're gonna go back to the dinner. I'm gonna have a couple drinks because you have to be able to celebrate once in a while. Everyone always says like, oh, Hudson, you drink, but you're Christian. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, I am Christian and I love God with my whole heart and soul. But you have to have an equal balance in life and with everything. Because when you go overly this side, it really messes up your mental. It's like if you go overly religious or overly spiritual, there always needs to be a perfect balance for your mind to be flowing right. And that's true flow state. That's when you're truly living in flow and your thoughts are clear, your mind is clear, and you can get anything done. But let's go enjoy this dinner, have a couple drinks. I still have to get this video uploaded and I still have to check up on my students and hop on a one-on-one call while I'm at dinner. So I'm not getting to enjoy it that much, but as long as the people I love around me are enjoying it, that makes me enjoy it, and I'm blessed. I want to give a cheers to beautiful people, beautiful life, good blessings. I love my friends. I love every single one of y'all. On to more blessings, on to more good things. And I'm grateful for every single one of y'all. I'm grateful for this life, and more will come. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hudson, how are we feeling?
Feeling good. Definitely a lot going on. I've been on like 3 calls. I've only been at the dinner table for like maybe 15 minutes total, but it's still a good night. I'm still blessed. I'm still with great people, great friends, making great memories that I'll never forget. That's the only thing that matters. So it's been good.
Beautiful food, beautiful drinks, some beautiful people.
One thing I respect about Zayd, he said beautiful people, beautiful food. He didn't say beautiful girls because he has a girlfriend that's a loyal man. And I love that because, generally speaking, when I had a girlfriend, I was loyal. And even if I had a girlfriend now, I'm not looking for one. I probably won't for a while. But you have to be loyal. I want to say I'm grateful for my students as well because literally, they motivate me to do better. Because like when you're teaching people how to make money, it's like you want to get as good as humanly possible at the skill that you are teaching. And literally the best people in life are teachers, because at the end of the day, it's like the more you teach, the more you actually learn from teaching, and that's the biggest blessing of it all. I'm happy you're here, and I love you, bro.
I'm so grateful for this, bro.
I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for closing them all. I'm grateful for God. Grateful for everything.
What are you grateful for?
Grateful for this life, man. Like just the opportunity to wake up every day, like to have the free will to do whatever you want. Like you can close your hands, you have the eyes to see, you have the ears to hear, or you have the legs to walk. Like it truly is a blessing just to wake up every single day and get to do the things that I'm able to do every single day, right? So just be grateful for the little things, be grateful for the things that you're going to get, right? Because if you can imagine it if you can imagine yourself having it, like it's already real, right? So be grateful for that. You already have what you want, right? You ultimately get whatever you want out of life. But just being grateful for everything that you have at the moment, right? I'm just blessed, man.
Bro, what are you grateful for?
What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my voice.
Grateful for when he has his voice. He's taking it for granted right now.
I'm grateful for it. That's why tomorrow I'm gonna actually be able to speak because I'm grateful for things that I don't got.
Yeah,
but
don't take
I know
your
I got
voice.
it. I know I got my voice.
Yeah,
I can apply that same law to money, and it will come on God. That's why I'm always traveling now.
Where Hudson go? Jay, do you know where Hudson is?
I think he's working, bro.
Working right now?
Yeah, I think he's on the beach or some shit on his laptop.
It's crazy. That's your mentor right there. He's
My mentor,
working
more than me.
Covered the tab. Everyone's enjoying their night. I almost spilled the
And
drink.
he's covering the tab. This guy is not even here.
What you doing?
Literally checking on all my students right now. I just got news that 3 of my students, I literally just launched up a random call, just making sure everyone's making money, making sure everyone's performing at as best as humanly possible. And I got news that 3 of my students that have joined my program 3 months ago are moving. Ryan's moving to Austin, Texas. Muhammad, who just joined like 2 months ago, who's already making like $6K a month, decided randomly today that he's moving to Thailand. And I was like, that's sick. But yeah, I'm just checking up on all my students right now, making sure they're doing good, making sure they're making money, making sure they're in the right mindset, of course, and just helping them with sales. And that's about it. All right, Good morning, guys. I slept at like 6 a.m., so I woke up very late. So when I say good morning, it's 3 p.m., but we're going to the boat right now. Don't have that much time, gotta hurry. We've been late to fucking everything since I've been in Europe. It's so bad, everyone fucking hates us, but it's fine. We're gonna go to the boat, it's gonna be a good time, and I'll see you all there. I don't know why I'm on heel duty. I had to carry other girls' heels.
Hey, gentlemen, this is the Hudson Cosper they don't see.
No, this is the Hudson Cosper that does not exist. Give a quick cheers to a good boat ride. It's gonna be a fun 5 hours. No one's gonna get too drunk, right, ladies? We're gonna dive into the ocean. It's gonna be a good time with great people. God bless.
Hey, Hudson, what are you grateful for right now?
Too much to even talk about. I want to enjoy the time a little bit, and I'll give y'all some value later. Just have a good time with my students, have a good time with my friends, the people that I love. All my students are FaceTiming their parents, showing them what they're doing, and that's so cool to see. It makes me blessed, but I'm grateful for life, I'm grateful for God, I'm grateful for everything in the world, and gratitude makes you rich, so find gratitude in everything, even before you have anything. What I want every single one of y'all to do right now is look at me here, feel grateful for you already being here, with me too, because I know a lot of y'all want to meet me, and you'll be here one day. Alright, well, we're back on a boat, and the only reason we got this boat is because me and Zaid, we found out too late yesterday that they had these toys that you go underwater with. You grab goggles and you can swim like underwater. You can literally go anywhere with them.
And it propels you. It propels you forward, and you can drive it underwater. It's insane.
Yeah.
Bro.
Found it out way too late yesterday, so we couldn't take it. And then just get him on the camera real quick.
Really? Yo, what y'all think? I look tough as fuck.
Huh?
He has to wear a life jacket because he doesn't know how to fucking swim. We literally only got a boat again. I didn't want to go on my boat. I haven't slept. I didn't sleep last night because I was fucking working all night. And we only got a boat so we could use these toys. So that's the whole reason why we're here. And it's going to be another good day. And we're just going to take these toys out for the next hour. And that's about it. So.
Fire.
Across the sea, from shore to shore, let it bend, let it soar. Across the sea, from shore to shore, let it bend, shore to shore. Let it bend, shore to shore. let it burn, let it soar across the sea from shore to shore. Let it burn, let it soar across the sea from shore to shore. Let it burn, let it soar across the sea from shore to shore. Let it burn, let it soar across the sea from shore.
It's a new day. We're at a different villa because we were supposed to leave Greece yesterday, and then we were like, you know what, let's just stay for one more day, get some more stuff done, and I have an 18-hour flight back to Dallas tomorrow. That's gonna fucking suck, but the good thing is since we're like 10 hours ahead of time, when I land it's like 6 p.m. so I can still get shit done. But I don't know what we have on the itinerary for today. I think we're gonna go play tennis, go back to the villa, maybe hop in the pool. It should be a good time.